Today during market hours, I shared a buy trade on Nifty 14,800 in my Telegram channel. Buy around 86 with stop loss below 50, and it worked nicely and gave almost 100% return. And I hope many of you enjoyed the profits. Also, most of you wanted to know the reason for the trade. So let's go through the chart and understand the reason for the trade. Okay. Uh, Although this was an intraday trade, as most of my trades are, and I usually check 1 minute or 5 minute charts only for intraday trading. But let's first check the Nifty chart on daily time frame. Main thing to note here is that I do not initiate a trade solely based on daily or hourly time frame chart, but having a bigger view certainly helps, as we can take a trade with higher conviction when smaller time frame trend and a bigger time frame trend both are in same direction. You can see in this chart Nifty is already below the upper trend line of the channel. Also, there is a possibility of a harmonic sharp pattern formation. Right? So this gives me an overall bearish view on Nifty. So what I prefer to do is search for a bearish setups on a smaller time frame chart. Right? Now, if we see the today's price movement, right, Nifty moved up, and let's go back to the daily time frame chart, and you can see Nifty moved up and touched the upper trend line, exactly at the upper trend line, right? So I check the internal wave structure of the up move on a smaller time frame, and now there is a possibility of another count also, but for the sake of simplicity I'm considering the most easiest corrective count. uh, Before we go to the Nifty chart, let me explain the simple ABC zigzag corrective pattern in terms of elliott wave. So as you can see in this diagram, this pattern consists of three waves, and first two waves are subdivided into three subwaves each, and the third wave is subdivided into five subwaves. Now this would reach the possible target for wave C would be around, just let me do this, yeah, would be around 1 or 1.272 of the wave A, right? This is how you calculate the possible targets of wave C, right? So if we check Nifty's move from previous day low till the high made today, this was, you can see the up move was in three subwaves, first three, then another three downwards, and then there was an upward move which in which we cannot clearly identify all the five subwaves, but it reached around 1.272 levels, right? So this give me this was a clue for me that this is an ABC structure. Now what I had to do is I had to wait for this swing low to break. Once the swing low was broken and there was a retest of that low, right? If you see here, uh, this swing low broke, and again price came to test the same area, right? This is where we entered this trade. Okay, and a stop loss was above the day high, and from there you can see Nifty retraced a bit more, but eventually it came down and gave a fall of almost 130 plus points. And the P that we initiated a buy around 86, it reached to 160 plus levels, giving good profits. Okay? So this is how you can use Elliott wave patterns to find good trading opportunities. I hope you folks can also use similar studies and find better trades. Feel free to contact me if you have any queries or you want to learn more about this. Thank you.